small cooking vlog, a Chilean cooking vlog, a simple pasta recipe. So I hope you guys will watch this video and try out the recipe and let me know how it comes out. And if you haven't,
like, share, subscribe, do that right now.
All right, thank you.
All right, let's make some Tuscan shrimp pasta. Then we need 1 pound of shrimp, and you need some olive oil, and that's linguine pasta, about a handful. And you need some salt and pepper, 3 cloves of garlic, and that's about half a medium onion. And then you need about 6 or 7 sun-dried tomatoes, about 1.5 cup of half and half. Those are some herbs, 1 teaspoon of thyme, basil, and rosemary, 1 teaspoon each. You need spinach, 2 tablespoons of butter, and shredded Parmesan cheese. So, adime, you're going to take some water and cook the pasta. I'm going to put it in half. It's easier for kids to eat it that way. And I will add olive oil to this. Pasta and I also add some salt and let the pasta cook. And then while it's cooking, I will make the shrimp and the sauce for the pasta. So I'm just stirring it in to make sure that it's not sticking together. And then here I have another pan. I add the 2 tablespoons of butter in them, and the cloves of garlic. That's 3 cloves that I have in there, and I will let the butter and the garlic cook. Other nallovam cook avanam. Raw garlic manamokka ponam pachamanam poi kayumbum nammal shrimp ainathote add cheyum. So ipo nalla manamana garlic inde butter inde smell. I hope you guys can get that smell. Ningal veetti try cheyumbum inka manamokke manasilakkam. And the butter is all melted and cooking with the garlic, so I will add all the shrimp in there. Shrimp add cheyumbum I will also add a little bit of salt and korchu pepper add cheyum. Appa shrimp na garlic and butter and black pepper and salt and ellam flavor adil varum. So shrimp cooked aanennu ariyanengil it's very curled up and nallolam ingane churundirikkum once it's cooked well. So I left the tail on there, but it's been cleaned well. It's up to you if you want to take it off. You can if you want to. And chelada shrimp in the place they will do chicken, because shrimp and allergy or shrimp stilla talkaranengila you can do like 3 chicken breast edutittu cherudayitte morichu same ingredients vechittu you can make a Tuscan chicken pasta. So nammal cooking vlogs you have to be very conscious of your hands. Kandile ende kai, that's pepper or salt, one or the other. We have to make sure we're not blocking the camera and utensils every day. We just have to be so conscious of it. Cooking actually cooking vlogs it's much easier to do cooking rather than a vlog of it, because you have to always make sure you press the record button, that it's recording. And we record button hit too bad, we can't make it again. So that's the bad part about it. And I'm going to let it cook. The water is going to come out of the shrimp. See, it gets watery, but don't worry. Once it's cooking, it'll like dry up, and you have to make sure it's dried up well. So see, it's drying up slowly, and it'll be all dried up soon. And then I will set the shrimp aside. The dry the shrimp we maati vekkum side lote. And then this same pan lana nammal sauce undakkan povunathu. So that's all done, and I will set this aside. And pasta cookie it's not quite done yet. And I'm moving the pasta, just putting it aside. And in the same pan I put the onions, half onion arinju vechadana, and just stirring it all up. And I did add some salt so the onion will cook well. When the caramelize a brown color, you don't want to burn the onion or karinju vada sushikanam. And the pasta is all done. See, pasta ellam cook aayi. Ini adha strain cheyidittu maati vekkum. I'll strain it and put it on the side. And I put the sun-dried tomatoes. Other than pan athottu vechu. Chela alkara they'll use cherry tomatoes, but I don't like the taste of raw tomatoes. These sun-dried tomatoes are chuda nalladu idina. to make the sauce. And I'm adding 1.5 cup of half and half. Half and half add I did put some salt and pepper onto the sauce mix. You don't want to put it in the heat for too much, maybe 3-4 minutes max. So I did add the spinach there, a handful of spinach. And you don't need to cut the spinach or anything, because once it's cooking it'll like shrink up, so you don't need to worry about cutting up the spinach. And if your kids don't like spinach, this is a way for you to get them to eat spinach. And then just mixing it all up. And then I will be adding the shrimp, actually putting the herbs, and then I will add the Parmesan cheese, and then last will be the shrimp. So I put the herbs, that's 1 teaspoon each of basil, thyme, and rosemary. വേണമെങ്കിൽ ഇച്ചിരി add ചെയ്യാം if you like that herbal taste. പക്ഷേ ഇത് തന്നെ മതി. You don't need to add a whole lot. Less is more. അപ്പം ഫ്ലേവർ ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കും, too much ഫ്ലേവർ ആയിരിക്കത്തില്ല. എനിക്ക് ഈ സോസ് ആക്ച്വലി ഭയങ്കര ഇഷ്ടമാണ്, ബിക്കോസ് ചില പാസ്റ്റാസിന് white sauce can be very bland, but all of this mixed together will give it a flavor. It won't be bland pasta. ഞാനൊരു ക്യാൻഡിലൊക്കെ കത്തിച്ച് വെച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്, because it'll help with the smell. നല്ല മണമായിരിക്കും ഇതിനകത്ത്, കുക്കിങ്ങിൻ്റെ മണം വരാതെ. You'll smell the candle, and it's quite relaxing actually. Cooking ഇഷ്ടമില്ലാത്ത ആൾക്കാരെ പോലും ആണെങ്കിൽ, if you light up a candle, play some music, you'll enjoy cooking. So I'm adding in the shrimp. കുറച്ച് നേരം shrimp add ചെയ്തിട്ട് ഒന്ന് മിക്സ് ചെയ്ത് കൊടുക്കണം, so the sauce will absorb into the shrimp. I love to cook. സമയം കിട്ടുമ്പോൾ എനിക്ക് കുക്ക് ചെയ്യാൻ ഭയങ്കര ഇഷ്ടമാണ്, but especially different cuisines, different new types of food, things that you don't normally eat. And this would be a nice Italian dinner. And some people just eat this on its own. These shrimp matraita. Maybe you can eat with some rice on the side. You don't have to necessarily put pasta if you're watching your diet. But half and half so there's no point in saying you're on a diet, because half and half in cheese is not good. And I'm adding in the pasta. Pasta ഇതിലോട്ട് ഞാൻ ഇടുവാണ്, കാരണം ആ സോസും ഷ്രിമ്പും കൂടെ എടുത്ത് അതിനകത്ത് പാസ്റ്റയ്ക്കകത്തോട്ട് ഒഴിക്കാൻ നോക്കിയാൽ it'll be a mess. So trying to avoid a mess. That's why I'm putting the pasta into the shrimp rather than the other way. So just mixing it all in. And if you have some breadsticks, അതും ഇതിൻ്റെ കൂടെ കഴിക്കാൻ നല്ലതായിരിക്കും. Some nice warm food on a cold day. ഇവിടെ ഇടയായിട്ട് ഇച്ചിരി തണുപ്പാണ്, so warm food is must. It doesn't take that long actually. ഈ shrimp cook ചെയ്യുന്ന പാസ്ത കുക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നതിൻ്റെ സമയം മാത്രമേ ഉള്ളൂ. സോസ് ഉണ്ടാക്കാൻ it does not take that long at all. And it's homemade sauce, so അതുകൊണ്ട് it's good. At least it's not from a can or a bottle. And you can, if you want, you can add more salt and pepper and herbs. It's up to you. And we are almost done. And I made a little mess. I'm just cleaning it up. Background and the birthday balloon. And here it is, Tuscan shrimp pasta. Please like, share, and subscribe.